Coming to you live from Vito Capizzo Stadium for today's varsity boys lacrosse game as the reigning Division IV State Champion Nantucket Whalers host the Barnstable Red Hawks in another great Cape and Islands League clash. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside a great crew from both NCTV and Nantucket High School. We've got Olivia Nascimento on camera 1, Weston Scott over on camera 2. He'll get in on all the close-up actions. We've got DC Collins, Sophia Reese, and of course Charles in charge, making things look as cool as they can and making it all happen on the screen. And of course, I am hanging out with royalty. Sir Hammy Hurd, we'll hear from him in just a bit. The Whalers look to right the ship this afternoon after a couple of tough games off island. They are 6-3 overall, trying to collect their 4th league win this afternoon. Barnstable 6-4 on the season. They come in 3-3 in league play. Before we get to our game preview, and in fact, before we take a moment to get to our game preview, I want to take a moment personally and say happy birthday to my 5-year-old daughter, Theodora. She turned 5 today. Hope you have a great day. Have a wonderful day. We had a great party on Sunday, and, it's amazing how quickly time flies 5 years ago. Unbelievable stuff. So before we get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the children of Nantucket High School a priority to their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts with their support of our live broadcasts. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Nantucket Whalers Athletics.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children.
Awesome.
For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation,
one.
go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline
Right?
Providing year-round high-speed
Russian
service
line
to
TV.
Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit
What do you think the deal is with the mound
highlinecruises.com.
over there?
Underwriting support for the
What's its
NSC is
purpose?
brought to you in part by Myrick, the
Don't
largest
know.
full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape
Has
and
been hell.
Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports
use it
Connection
for,
would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Thank you. I just started, I just stopped the whole production and said happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, she had a big party on Sunday. I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as the boys continue their pregame warm-ups. Nantucket had his toughest opponents, I should say, but certainly its toughest opponent over the weekend as the Skippers from Cohasset prove why they are one of the elite teams in not only Division IV, but in the entire state, sending the Whalers to their 2nd loss in a row, a 17-3 defeat earlier as the boys took a trip over and ran out of steam against Falmouth. So that began the week losing 10-3 after holding a 3-2 lead at the half. As losses can be, however, head coach Sam Aloisi will use those experiences as learning opportunities for the team. You know, they took a couple of lumps, had some sick guys, some guys a little off their health over the weekend against Cohasset as well, but it's another one of those games, or 2 games actually, where you see where the bar is. It's above you, and now you get to play up to that level. You know where you have to elevate your game to get to that top-tier team, which, of course, the Whalers still are. But, they are certainly in the conversation. They jumped just outside of that top 4 in the current MIAA rankings that came out earlier this morning. They were number 5, so they had been sitting at number 4 through the last week or so. I'm looking for Jeremy Jenkins to have an impact today as the Whalers netminder. He's coming off a tough game, probably his toughest game as a Whaler, giving up 17 goals. He and the team, again, come off a game they probably would just want to forget, which, of course, the goalie has to have a short memory anyways. But we have seen his abilities on full display the last couple of seasons. He's an absolute gamer. I look for him to rebound and be very solid in net this afternoon. And defensively, Whalers got to continue working on clearing the ball. I know Coach Hammy Hurd beside me here always says working on that and getting that as quickly as possible off your defensive end into the offensive end. That was the strength of the last couple years' teams. That transition game was just absolutely a huge weapon. Going to have to be a difference maker if the Whalers are going to extend the season into the postseason. Aaron Hannon has led the attack. He has a team-high 26 goals and also a team-high 12 assists, but he's not playing today. He is a little under the weather still, and unfortunately they will be without their best scorer and biggest facilitator. So it's going to be the others. Miles Beaudet, who has 14 goals. He's second on the team. Tyler Miller in double digits in assists, second to just Hanlon's 12 helpers. And, of course, David Cirillo will be on full display in the face-off circle. He'll be on the X, and he will have to be at his best. As you can see, the teams are coming on the field here a little bit early. So, Hamby, what are your thoughts here as the teams get their final notes here? And what do the Whalers got to do here to get back in the win column?
Achieve selective amnesia.
Right.
Learn from those two losses.
Yes.
And know what you got to do to at least compete with the best.
Yeah.
And that's it. See what they did right. You know, what did Cohasset do so well, and emulate that. That's it.
Right.
Practice today is all about tomorrow.
You don't get better facing lower opponents.
That's it. Iron sharpens iron.
By
That's it.
Greasing the wheel a little bit.
It just goes to show you, like 2 weeks ago, the ACC the Big Ten Women's Championship, Maryland played Northwestern, and they got throttled by Northwestern during the regular season, and it was it came down to the final minutes, and Northwestern squeezed it out, but Maryland was right there winning the game the most of the time, and it was just keep on getting better.
Well, these Red Hawks certainly look like the
Here we go.
Terrapins with some cool-looking helmets, but we are ready to go. Barnstable looking to avenge that first meeting, a 9-4 loss at the hands of the Whalers. Hanlon and Beaudet each had hat tricks. As the Red Hawks mustered just 4 goals, they're going to need more than that. As head coach Tim Flynn will rely on Ryan Wohler, one of the 5 seniors on the squad. A lot of sophomores on the squad, including netminder number 29, Ryan Charlotte. As we are ready to go, Cirillo in the circle, and
It's awfully dusty out there.
The Red Hawks
grab.
come away with the opening possession here.
Great dime.
That's Wohler right there, number 1. He is a scorer and a facilitator. They will have to keep him off balance as well as they can, extending out the defense. They swing it over to David Abreu, who gets the offense reset for the Red Hawks. So we'll switch.
Nice talk by the Whalers.
Jake Johnson with the turnover, a little thievery.
Nice.
Quickly transitioning,
Soft
Cirillo
hands.
on the run.
Wheels, David, wheels. Love it.
All the way in.
Love it.
Tough pass.
Yeah. He got nice
Whalers
recovery. Love David's wheels.
The Red Hawks have won their last 2 games, including a big win over Sandwich, the state runner-up last year in Division 4.
Who'd they lose to?
We all know who they lost to, baby.
But I just
Tip pass,
question.
and that'll be Whalers'
Jake's got to
turnover.
protect that ball.
So a 9-4 game off island, as the Whalers, of course, revisited that field at Barnstable where they won the state championship. What a great moment that was.
There you go.
Nice tip pass.
knockdown.
Abreu able to recover for the Red Hawks.
There you go, John.
Swing it. Griffin
Nice
Field.
touch. Nice way to force that
Pauses the
throw. He didn't know where to
turnover
go with it. He was a little hesitant.
And here's Keegan
That's what you
Whitfield
wanna
on the
do.
defensive end. Quickly
Great
getting it up.
grab. They were throwing the ball really well
Jacobson
today.
rolls. Nice to see number 2 feeling better here today. He was one of the ill mates. As you see Kendrick Mooney, number 28, finishing off the offensive set for the Whalers. The quick switch is Tyler Miller, one of the key ingredients here, especially this afternoon, playing without Aaron Hanlon. Beaudet.
He's a very auspicious fielder. I mean, feeder.
Sneaky, yeah, sneaky. Good athlete. And Mooney gets it reset up as the Whalers work it around. Nice patience
take your time.
shown by the Whalers here. 9:30 and counting, still no score. Here's Moskrop, offhand, good pass.
Oh, right
just
there.
off the mark. Barnstable looks to clear. Knocked away. And will roll. Oh, out of bounds. 16 kind of gave up on it.
He touched that. He touched it. That's Nantucket ball. Love it. We'll take that. Great.
Oh, Grant gets it smacked away with the long pole. That passes to no one, however, and rolls out of bounds.
Play by both.
So sloppy play there by the Barnstable's defense there. That was number 3, Max Dalrymple, with an errant pass, and gives the Whalers another chance here. We approach 9 minutes to go. First quarter, no score.
Come on.
Here's a shot.
Yes!
Scores!
Great shot.
What a
Overhand by
perfectly placed
Tyler.
shot.
He's got one of the best shots in the team. Look at this overhand shot. Great placement. Far post.
Perfect placement. So Miller from, I believe it was
Big
Kendrick
time.
Mooney with the assist.
That was awesome. He's always had such a
Andrew
great
Mooney,
shot.
Excuse me. Either way, the Whalers go up 1-0 here, just over 9 minutes to go. 9:02 officially on the clock. Girls are off island against Barnstable today, looking for their 6th win. Cirillo on the run, wins the
There you
faceoff. He rolls in, shot,
Yes!
scores! That's one of my favorite goals, right off the faceoff. Charges down the field, and number 17
Exploding.
buries it.
Exploding to the other side of the field there. Love
Great.
that.
Low shot from up above.
That field was tilted. You start running downhill.
And he'll look to do it again here as he catches his breath after
No
sprinting.
break, no rest for him.
No
Do it
rest for
again.
the wicked.
Do it again.
2-0.
Stay with it.
Almost had it.
That backhand.
Tipped away.
Nice.
Tipped away again by Jenkinson.
Stay with it.
Cameron Huntington finally gets it back over to the goaltender.
Great stick handling right there. Number 18 is a good stick handler.
That's Chosen Bell, one of the seniors on that team, number 13.
He made this whole clear happen with that stick handling at the beginning of the play.
And Barnstable looks to get back in it as the Whalers rip off 2 goals in a matter of seconds. Cirillo off the face-off following Tyler Miller's.
So I got to watch number 1. He looks like he's got some game.
Yeah, Abreu. Or Wohler. Yeah, Wohler is one of the seniors and co-captains with Chosen.
Number 21 is a sophomore.
Yes. That's a big dude. Oh, nice defensive
Great
play
man ball.
there.
Great man ball. Find the open man.
Paxton Fitch got in
Come
the
up with
middle of it.
those. Good
And it's
opportunity
right back
right
in
there. He is.
Yeah, that's a big dude. But a bad pass.
No, that was a shot.
Ooh, they give him the shot.
Yeah,
huh?
that was a shot.
So number 21 is Caden
Not a very-
Sykes. As he tried to run through a couple of Whalers defenders, did so, but unable to get anything on the shot. Barnstable in a bit of an ISO formation here. Tipped away, nice defense. Scrum continues behind the Whalers net. Finally a whistle.
A push.
Barnstable gets it as I believe it was Kent Jenkinson was out of bounds and touched it with a stick. Up the cross. Shot whizzes wide. Ooh, that was a nice
We
play.
need another step.
That was a shot from Jack Bunnell, another one of those sophomores. They've got 11 of them on the team, 10 of them. This is Wohler, hounded by Canton Jenkinson. A long stick.
Look at turned
Here's
around.
Johnson. Good D. Excellent defense. Double teamed.
Little brush.
Forced the pass. Whaler gets a screen. Good communication by the Whalers. Here's a shot. Jenkinson eats it up.
There,
He's got Canton up ahead. Nice pass.
That's exactly what we want to see from Jeremy.
Canton with the long stick. Whips it wide.
Make sure somebody's back.
Oh, quickly in. Oh, just off the mark.
That's a push in the back.
Got a Whaler down. Shot save. Rebound. Scores.
I'm sorry. I was looking at what happened. That's a push in the back right
Jake
there.
Grant gathers the rebound, and he hammers it home for the third goal for the Whalers.
That's
that's
I don't
definitely
understand
a
how that
penalty,
isn't. I was just looking at
Moskroff with the initial shot, and Johnson got the rebound, and again, it was one of those plays where a couple of players stopped thinking there was anticipating a call there, but no call was made, so 3-0 Whalers with the lead.
They need more protection than that.
6:10
right
to
in front
go.
of, that's right out of the Detroit Knicks. No call.
And the Whalers are going to call timeout here as they want to chat it up maybe a little bit, give
Miles a break.
Miles a break, yeah, exactly.
3-0
the Whalers lead here with 6:11 to go. We'll take a timeout here on the NSC and NCTV and come back with more action from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whalers lead early, 3-0.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Stadium. Whalers call timeout there after scoring their third straight goal. They hold a 3-0 lead with 6:11 to go. Jake Grant, the beneficiary of a perfect rebound as Cirillo battles. Flipped forward.
Just push from behind. Nantucket ball should be. Yes.
Red ball. They said maybe he stepped over.
I didn't see that. I saw him get pushed.
Hold on. Red Hawks.
Nice ball movement.
With some numbers here. Pass in front.
Good
shot.
look.
Missed.
Oh.
Little lucky there by the Whalers. That was Sykes with a point-blank opportunity. Just couldn't quite get it on goal. One of those odd bounces right in front of the goal mount.
A little too much whip in his stick.
A little bit. Whaler gives it up. Here's a little ISO play. Shot, score.
Good look. Great screen.
Left-handed rip by Abreu. And just like that, the Red Hawks
Screen that
are back
ball.
in.
Jeremy didn't see it coming.
Yep. And a left-handed shot. So 5:30 to go, 41 seconds after the Whalers call timeout. The Red Hawks answer with a goal. And it's back to a 2-goal advantage at 3-1.
He got his hands free. He got by him and got his hands free. And top left corner.
Cirillo digs in. And he's got a free chance here.
Go, patience. Patience. Nice. Way to realize.
There's Jake Johnson, number 12. He'll gain the zone once again. And let the Whalers get set up here. Miller.
Noah Stringer coming in.
Stringer in. Stringer's had a couple of good games despite losing efforts by the Whalers. He's put up some good numbers. Jordan! Coming in with 12 total points, 8 goals. However, here's Miller. Johnson. Top of the zone. Makes his move to the left. Draws a couple of defenders.
Great fill by Barnstable.
That's Max Dalrymple, number 3, with some good defense with that long stick. Good ride. Miller evades. Got some space. Free hand.
Yes!
Oh! He found the net!
He's got a rocket.
Woo! What a placement on that shot.
He's always had such a great shot. Look at
Got
this.
his
And it's
hands free.
overhand.
Look at this.
Boom. Look how it's overhand.
5-hole, baby. Love it.
Just love how he hides that ball until it releases.
Well, we were wondering where the offense was going to come from. It's still got a 4 on the jersey, but there's a 1 with it as well. Tyler Miller scored 2 here already. And the Whalers extend the lead back to 3 goals at 4-1. Offensive unit putting up some good numbers here early on, so 4:20 left in the first.
Take it.
Whalers gain it. Here's Andrick Mooney, loses it, and gets it.
Nice. Protecting the ball,
move.
love it.
To the opposite hand, and that's in the face.
What?
Too much time. Chosen Bell gains the zone. And the Red Hawks are back in it on the offensive end. Good D. Good physical D there. Get some space. Pass in front. Oh,
nice
nicely
ball
done.
movement.
Good catch.
Great vision.
Caden
Finally found the back of the cage there. He wasn't missing that one.
So the Red Hawks answer again and make it a 4-2 game here. Still in the first. 3:40 to go.
Big body in the crease. He's an old school crease attackman.
Right? Big tall dude.
That's actually how the old school crease attackmen scored back in the day.
There's Cirillo on the run once again off the faceoff. Runs through 3 defenders. And we'll back it out here as the Whalers get their offensive unit on. Nearly lazy pass there. Noah Stringer able to climb the ladder. 3:20 and counting here in the first. 4-2 the Whalers with the lead. And possession.
You guys got to get 3 away from No, good time! Hey, all the way across, Johnson. Look at Johnson. Yeah.
Boom.
Low shot, whizzes. Just missed
Smart
that.
play, exactly.
Jake Johnson, a little long distance shot, but nearly got to it.
But it was so close from that top post.
Good hands.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
With a man back.
There's a run by Stringer. Double team. Somebody's got to be open.
And now what do we got? This is
And
a little
Whalers with,
strange. I don't understand what's going on.
Hand in the crease, apparently.
Hey, drop!
Red Hawks with numbers. On the run, quickly. Oh, nice grab by Wooler. Whalers recover. Again, Jenkinson hounding number 1. Goal scored by David Abreu. And Caden Sykes with a point-blank shot in some traffic.
Keep your hips low. Don't let them. Who's that lefty? Who's the lefty who scored earlier?
That was Abreu, number 2.
Where is he? Not even on the field.
Sykes looking to pick and does so nicely. That should.
There. Proven pick.
Got the elbow up a little bit as well. So it's a good, well-designed play. Here's quickly up to midfield. Great job. Johnson on the run.
Great way to find the open.
Oh, just missed the connection. Tough. Jake Grant has one of the Whalers' 4 goals. unable to snag it. Minute 30 left here in the first. 4-2 Whalers with the lead.
Nice.
Barnstable,
Wrap check.
nicely done by
They're going to call
Bodette.
push from behind. It's a bummer.
Still no penalties. That was close, though. And there's a Brady running off. And he goes back in, actually.
There we go. There you
He's
go.
wide open here at midfield. Tough pass, though. Loose ball.
Wait for it. Nice.
Boom! Crusher. Sykes comes in and lays the wood. Soren Edwards, no shame in that one. And he is not afraid of contact. He's one of the...
No, but that's...
Oh, here's a shot and deflected high. That was a shot from number 5, Luke Lacouture. Abreu makes another move.
Nice, lucky
just
there.
wide.
Kaiden's got to stay in front of him.
Yep.
It's like beating him to the corner.
4-2 the score. Whalers looking to hold on here in the final moments. Under a minute to play in the first. He's going to roll back to the right. Make him do so.
40 seconds.
Ooh, nearly a shot. Good D. Pass. Deflected.
Nice.
Edwards on the run. 25 seconds. Plenty of time.
Come on.
Tough
Come on.
pass,
Find the open man.
shot.
Come on, Jake.
Oh, point blank.
Yes.
Scores!
Great ball movement.
Whalers in transition. It's Moskrop with the finish.
That was the nicest sequence of the whole year. That really was. That was great.
Grant with the assist.
Soren making that happen.
Absolutely great individual
100%.
effort from
That's great vision.
number 22.
Do we have a
After
flag?
took a shot
Do we have a
from
flag? We have a
from
flag, too.
Sykes.
We have
Gets
the
up
cross
and plays some great defense, causes the turnover. Oh, we've got a penalty after the play.
Exactly. I didn't even see the cross.
No. So 17 seconds remain here in the first. Whalers now up 5-2. Looks like the weather is coming in quick here. It's a southeast wind from about 20 to 25 as our local weather reporter, DC Collins, gave me the update. Temperatures in the 50s.
Our weather babe.
57 degrees I got from DC Collins. Here's Cirillo. The last second.
1 inch. Couple inches. That
Runner.
was going in.
11 seconds to go. Let's see if the Whalers can get one off
Do
here.
not turn this ball over and you're going to get, hold it. There you go.
So the Whalers will hold on to it here for the last few seconds of the first. They'll go
44.
to the second quarter with a 5-2 lead. We'll take a break here and come back with that second quarter of action from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whalers lead 5-2 after 1.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to live action as the second quarter of play just underway here. Whalers with a 5-2 lead. They've got a man-up advantage here after scoring a goal after the play. A penalty called, a minute of man-up. Here's a chance. Shot goes way high. Look out. A ripper from Moskrop. And the Whalers put it back in here quickly. Pass in the middle. Shot. Scores! Nice. Just like that, baby.
Great look.
Miles Bodette camped out in the middle.
Great feed.
And the feed from number 33, Jake Grant. He's got his hands. Second assist of the
great vision by
first
Jake.
Half. So again, the Whalers playing without their leading scorer, Aaron Hanlon.
To be able to accept that pass, he has it in his left hand, and that's all you got to do is just, and then you get it over your right. Ideally,
you're
lefty
with
too,
the left,
but also too, if he's trying to catch that with his right hand, it's going to get checked.
Right.
So it's just so important, and Miles recognizing that and doing it is a great, great sign of
lacrosse intelligence and athleticism.
That's exactly
to be able to execute what needs to happen in addition to realizing it. It's great stuff. Cirillo will put it in as the Whalers.
When it all comes down to it, it's a great sign of playing smart.
Turnover. I'm not sure what, I guess there's a strap loose here. Some equipment problem here for Cirillo. Canton Jenkinson with the long stick. He is a weapon. Gets it in the zone. Spins back around. Pass behind the goal. Whalers can put it in here. Grant. Finds Stringer. And Mooney trots on for the final cog of the offensive set. So the Whalers take advantage of the man up, extend the lead to 6-2 here in the early moments of the second quarter. Largest lead of the afternoon, 4 goals.
Great grab.
Stringer on the left wing.
Oh,
nice defense.
Pass.
Room for Mooney.
Go.
Shot low and wide.
Back.
A gamble by number 13 there, Chosen Bell. And it nearly cost the Red Hawks a goal, but Mooney just a bit wide, kind of looking behind him to see if there was defender instead of concentrating on the shot. Here's Mooney at the top. There's Moskrop. Just a magician with his stick. Shot.
That's his
Scores from downtown.
Yeah. He found that bounce shot.
Yes, sir. Jake
Johnson
from deep nets it for the 7th goal of the game.
I got to aim 6 inches closer to me, and then the ball won't go over just the edge at the top of the net.
Right.
Look at it. Look at this shot. Look at this.
This
How
is
far?
from way foot on the line.
That's 3-point range.
That is 4-point range, baby. That's Steph Curry range right there. That's beautiful.
And it just goes to show you how much the ground is your friend.
Absolutely.
Especially this type of this surface.
This surface is
beautiful.
Unique.
Reminds me of growing up.
Yeah. This is how it used to be for sure. Oh, nearly a timeout. Saved the possession, but unable to do so.
He called a ward.
Tough call there.
That's
Looked like he was just getting around it, but Bodette whistled.
That's a swim dodge.
Yeah. And a good one at that. Oh, nicely done by Johnson on the defensive end.
A cross right there. There we go.
There's a flag down. Whalers
nice.
can take advantage of it here, though, with the possession. Here's Canton Jenkinson on the run. He's
got
room.
Don't shoot. Ooh. See, hold on to that ball.
Too aggressive.
Get a really, really good shot off. And then next thing you know, you're up 2 goals.
Nonetheless, the Whalers will have another man-up opportunity here with 9:32 to go in the second. 7-2, the advantage already for Nantucket.
Just he's hungry.
Yeah.
Can't just
itching.
His eyes get bigger. He's got the ball.
He did have one of the 3
shot
goals
angry
against Cohasset with the long stick, so he certainly has the ability. But he is such an asset and such just a gnat on defense. Oh, and a quick shot and a score.
Great grab.
Andrick Mooney
rip.
Atones for his shot that went a little wide and quickly takes advantage of the man up. We've had 7 different goal scorers for 8 goals. That's how you don't play without Aaron Hamlin. You just give them all goals. Wow. Miles Bodette, Jake Johnson, Tyler Miller, Cirillo off the faceoff. Mooney's got one right now. Jake Grant and Nolan Moskrop. Great stuff here in the first half. 8 goals already.
Everybody's hungry.
Cirillo hungry once again. Momentarily loses it, gains the zone smartly, and waits for a couple of friends. Here's Tyler Miller. He'll take over. And gets knocked to the ground, hangs on to it. Nice fight from number 14 to avoid a turnover. Nice snag there by Stringer. He'll switch spots with Jake Johnson. As the Whalers call out the play. Senior Jake Johnson gets it in. Here's Moskrop.
Getting close to that corner.
Here's Miller. Tries to work it free. Tough pass.
Run away.
Johnson's able to scoop it and gain some space. Pass in front. Tipped away.
Boom.
Miller! Oh,
Chase
just
it.
missed it.
Run. Nantucket ball. Love it.
Just missed it. Bounced that one too far in front. But a great reaction, had some space.
That's whip. The players create the pocket. Take the stringing in their stick to create a tremendous amount of whip. And that whip is what caused that ball not to go in.
Back up top to Miller. Miller loses his feet. But somehow... Oh, no, I thought he had possession. But so, Red Hawks force a turnover here. One of the few turnovers. Oh, nice run by Chosen Bell there.
Running
Bell
back.
Blasting through a couple of Whalers on his way to the clear. 8-2 our score here, approaching 7 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first half. Whalers looking for win number 7. They're a game up on the Red Hawks in the league standings, but Falmouth still undefeated. Nauset right behind them with just the lone loss to Falmouth. Both of those teams have already beaten the Whalers once, but there's another rematch here.
Oh!
Shot score. Nice job. Jenkinson had the right idea, trying to get the pass, but unfortunately unable to do so.
Find the open man right on the doorstep. Here it comes. Boom.
And that is Wooler, the leading scorer for the Red Hawks. Cannot leave that guy. He's way too talented with space. So Barnstable draws back to within 5 at 8-3.
Creeping around.
And this was a 9-4 game off island. Whalers ended up winning. Flipped ahead, and Moskrop scoops it cleanly as the Whalers gain possession. Here's Mooney. They'll wait for Stringer and Johnson to complete the offensive set. I do like the movement on offense today.
Oh, they're moving the ball really, really well.
And again, it's not because of Barnstable letting them do so. It's just been very crisp. Here's Stringer.
Clear out.
Tough pass. Nice catch. Oh, beautiful. Oh,
Jason,
nearly.
hey, beautiful look.
Goal there by Moskrop.
He's got such soft hands.
As the rain begins to trickle down here, it looked like it was coming. Well, it is upon us here. Just a drizzle at this point, but we'll see if it affects things. Stringer with a great pass. Moskrop, twist back shot, goes wide once again. Whalers back to recover the possession. Grant gets it into Mooney. Moskrop gathers on the bounce. And the rain begins to come down a little bit heavier. Here's Mooney sprinting ahead. Stops, hesitates, backs it back out. Good defense by Barnstable. Off the stick of Moskrop, but able to save it.
Nice recovery. He's got some space there.
5 minutes to go in the first half. Whalers up 8-3. Nice patient possession here by the Whalers. Stringer makes a move to
find the right look.
Oh, tough pass. Good
Great grab
catch.
by Miles. Another one with soft hands.
Spin, Mooney.
Great stick handling by Andrick.
Grant. Oh, had
Boom.
some space. Here's a quick shot, and
Yes!
a score!
Great ball move. Look at that. Waiting and
Jake
waiting,
Johnson with
moving,
his second of the afternoon.
Finding the open man.
Couple of shots, good reaction. Again, they're just moving the ball crisply.
Really moving the ball very, very
swiftly, with purpose.
Extremely
And,
well.
Again, some good catches there along the way to
Big
save some
time,
possessions.
100%.
Great job.
And that's what it takes. You know, with great ball movement, sometimes that happens. Not every pass is perfect.
Right.
And great players make great catches.
Absolutely. Wide receivers got to make their quarterbacks look good every now and then, and the rain
That's
has
it. Hey, it's
begun.
It's going to settle that dust down a little bit.
A little bit. So the Whalers lead 9-3 with 4:38 to play here in the first half.
Now the ball tends to start getting hung up.
Cirillo went early, and the Red Hawks the beneficiary, and they'll take over here with 4:30 and counting. Trying to get this back within reach. They're down 9-3. They gave up 9 goals the entire game in the first meeting. But the Whalers have found offense by committee. Jake Johnson and Tyler Miller each with 2 goals, but Nantucket's had a total of 7 goal scorers for the 9 goals. Bowler surveys. He's got one of the 3 goals.
It's a pick.
The senior. Changes hands, but no advantage. Jenkinson hounding double team. Nice double team by Cirillo. Forces a pass.
Great look.
Nice catch. Oh, nearly connected there. Good look.
Yeah, it's
And
Nantucket
that's a
ball. That was a
pass,
pass,
so-
definitely.
Whalers get the turnover. 3:28 to go. Clock starts here again as Jeremy Jenkinson will get it and jog it. Wohler gives chase.
You gotta get the ball over 60 exactly.
Nice. Oh, good swim.
Run away. You got the ball in the box.
And the Whalers will gain the possession.
Take your time.
3 minutes to go here in the first half. Whalers have already scored 9 times and hold a 9-3 lead.
Just keep running the offense the way they did in that last sequence.
No doubt.
Finding the open man.
Time is their friend here as well. No need to be in a rush. Moskrop evades. Stringer makes a move across. He's got room. Oh, lost
Great
the ball.
poke check.
Moskrop flips it up and will gather. Oh, excuse me.
Miles
Miles
Bodette.
Bodette. Whalers working it around the perimeter. 2 minutes to go. First half, 9-3, Whalers with the lead. Stringer.
There you go.
Mostrop with the left.
Vision.
Oh, good job by the defense.
Try to get that shot off a hair earlier.
Nearly
there you go.
intercepted,
Go get it.
but Mostrop will chase it down.
That's an unforced error. We'll take that.
Tons of time here still. Minute 30 left in the first half. Johnson with 2 goals this afternoon. And timeout called by Sam Aloisi as the clock will stop with exactly 1:31. We'll keep it here, however, and keep talking about some lacrosse. Why not? Right?
They look good.
So far,
very
so good.
Moving the ball around really, really well. And it's so nice to see.
One of their most prolific scoring first halves with 9 goals scored already. And have just given up the 3.
Somewhat, Barnstable is giving them the ability to move the ball around so well. Somewhat, they're not really pressing out, staying on their hands. So if they allow them to do it, do it.
Keep doing it, yeah, keep doing it. Again, 7 different goal scorers for the Whalers. Miles Bodette with a single tally, along with Cirillo, Andrick Mooney, Jake Grant, and Nolan Mostrop. 2 goals scored by Jake Johnson, number 12, and Tyler Miller, number 14. And Jake Grant's also got at least 2 assists. Probably 1 more as well. I couldn't catch the 3rd goal scored, who was the actual assister, but he has been in the mix. And again, the Whalers playing and scoring all these goals without their number 1 goal scorer, Aaron Hanlon, who comes in with a total of 38 points on the season, 26 goals, 12 assists, and certainly, despite just being a junior, not only a captain, but certainly a leader on the field. The offense runs through him when he is out there.
Definitely. So talented. He's a playmaker.
And the rain has lightened up a bit. It looks like some clear skies here
Passing
from the
showers.
west. Passing shower indeed. A cooling shower, if you will, for the boys. Again, the Whalers come in the number 5 team in the MIA Division 4 rankings. They were in that top 4 for the first couple, and with a couple consecutive losses despite tough opponents, they dropped down 1 spot. Ipswich hopscotched the Whalers and gets into the number 4 spot. But again, minuscule points separate the two, so that could change easily. Here's Miller on the run, gets some space for Mooney, who puts it in with a low shot. Tyler Miller with another assist, and Mooney's got 2 goals here in the first half. And the Whalers have put up a 10 spot with 1:09 to go.
Great vision and soft hands by Tyler to get that ball perfectly to Andrick.
Mooney took the contact from number 15 and still able to get enough whip in, perfectly placed down low. Again, Charlotte just a sophomore in net for Barnstable, and it has shown this afternoon he's had a tough time with the ground in front of him and low shots.
I love seeing Andrick's a 9th grader, right? 9th or 10th this year?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Exactly.
Whalers unable to get possession, and the Red Hawks.
Let's see how they recover here. This is a great test. That's it. They sealed it down. Nice.
There's Wohler. He's dangerous at all times from anywhere. Gets it over to Abreu, the lefty. That's La Couture. And a bad pass. That'll be a turnover. Just cannot afford to make those kind of mistakes against Nantucket.
7-goal lead by Nantucket.
27 seconds to go here. It'll be Keegan Whitfield to put it in here. 20 seconds for the Whalers to operate if they so wish. Pass up to
Grab.
Jenkinson.
Great clear. Great clear. Come on. Yes.
Oh, nicely done.
You want to see.
10 seconds to go. Tough pass and intercepted. It'll be the final seconds run off here as the Whalers. There's a little Gilman action. Just because you can. Here's a catch. And a shot goes well wide at the buzzer. Whalers, in impressive fashion, go to the locker room with a 10-3 lead here. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NC TV. Come back with second half action. Whalers well on their way to win number 7.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up. It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
Girls are strong. Girls can throw. Girls can play football if they have a determined mindset. Girls don't have to just look pretty. They can pack a punch, believe me. My name is Ashley Klatt. I'm on the Nantucket Whalers football team, and here's my story. Girlhood to me was very different than a lot of people's girlhood. I grew up watching the Dallas Cowboys every Sunday with my dad, my sister, and my entire family, and I just loved watching the game, all aspects of it, and I just wanted to get that hands-on experience. Since I was little, I've been bullied a lot. I'm still bullied. I was bullied for my weight, my attitude. It just didn't make me feel great, and it made me very upset at points, but I have a sense of determination that I just walk through it. Being tackled is crazy as it is, but Coach Machado has taught me that when you're hit physically and mentally, that you have to just get up and keep pursuing and keep fighting until that last whistle. You just have to get used to it, push through, and be that person you know is deep down inside. I empower myself by showing people that she's not just here to wear a jersey and look pretty. She is here to get dirty, get rough, get tough, get to some place where things are possible and things can happen. People will give you weird looks and think, oh, this person, they're different because they're a girl playing a male-dominated sport, but you need to always have that confidence and determination. You will always look back on, I did that. I achieved greatness. I hope I've inspired a lot of girls on this island that you can do things if you put your mind to it, no matter what. If you can trust yourself, you can do it. When I threw a passing touchdown, it felt really good to have that happen to me because me leading my team to victory was amazing and a great feeling, and I still relive that feeling to this day. There's a misconception where girls are kickers because they play soccer, they can kick really far, and a lot of them are kickers, which is also, I give them props because they have to still go to practice and they have to still perform at their absolute best. And having to get hit a million times but still getting up and still pursuing, I'm like, that's me, that's how I feel. And I am so excited that I get to meet these people every game if I get the chance to. Having somebody else that reflects me and how I play is really special to me. Dear future Ashley, I hope we are a coach, whether that is a high school coach, a college coach, or an NFL coach. I hope we're doing something amazing with our lives and we are living our life to the absolute fullest. Welcome to New Moon Fest, Nantucket Empowering Women.
I want to look you back to live action here as the boys get their final words of encouragement. Second half upcoming here. Whalers in control of the game, 10-3. One of their best offensive showings here. A couple of goals scored by Jake Johnson, 2 by Tyler Miller, 2 by Andrick Mooney, and single tallies by Miles Bodette, David Cirillo, Jake Grant, and Nolan Moskrop. You will notice, if you just joined us, Aaron Hanlon is not one of those names. Normally a multi-goal scorer for the Whalers. He is not available today, but the Whalers haven't skipped a beat on offense. In fact, they've really, instead of relying on Aaron, they have moved the ball around and found spots and taken advantage of those. They've taken advantage of 2 penalties as well, scored on both of them very quickly, I might add. And the transition game has been solid as well.
Looked great. It's great to see.
Yeah.
And it's, as I said earlier, the Barnstable's kind of giving it to them, in terms of the spacing. They're not staying on their hands. They're not as aggressive as they should be on defense to try to disrupt Nantucket's ability to control the ball. And Nantucket is using that to turn it into a lead by 7 goals.
Cirillo able to get to it first, takes a big hit, and
hands off. Got to keep both hands on
here on
stick.
Defense. Whip shot off the post.
Lucky there. Nantucket is closest, right?
Barnstable keeps
they gave it to Barnstable. It looked like Kaiden was pretty
scoring
close
on
there.
Their first touch of the second half. Whalers get lucky there off the post and still hold a 10-3 lead. We'll see if Barnstable does any sort of adjustments here as Ryan Wohler has a single tally along with David Abreu and Caden Sykes, who camped out in the middle. There's another opportunity. Broken up by the Whalers. Defense.
Backhand. Nice.
Soren Edwards in on the play. Kicks it ahead. And here's Mooney with an opportunity, unable to get toward Moskrop.
Puts him out.
Still loose, and Barnstable able to get to it.
Let's see. Jump him.
Bounces it back to Charlotte.
Go get on him. Disrupt this clear. That's it. Double. Great grab. There's another great grab.
Good athletic play there. Barnstable able to clear. Just underway, second half of action here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whalers with a 10-3 lead. Here's an opportunity for Barnstable. Charge in, good catch, shot goes well.
Great grabs.
That was Braden McCarthy, number 9, with a great grab up the middle. His shot sailed high. And it'll be Whaler to put it in for the Red Hawks. Whalers crowding it in the middle. Whaler gives it up. Here's a chance. Shot.
Boom.
Again
What?
with the deflection. I don't know if that may have hit the post as well. And
White
Whistle
ball.
gives it to the
We'll take
Whalers. So Nantucket's defense has held so far. A couple of possessions for the Red Hawks and no score. And Whistle stops play here with 10:15. We're going to have a quick conversation.
What we got going on here?
The referees are gathering here. Maybe a substitution foul.
Ball up top. Red ball. Don't really.
This is Coach Aloisi asking for an explanation. He'll get one. Over and back is one of the things I heard, but either way, it'll be Abreu for the Red Hawks to put it in here from midfield, awaiting the whistle. And Coach Aloisi accepts the explanation, whatever it may be. See, that's what you're talking about, that extend out, where you're not getting space to operate with your hands. Again, Whalers camping out in the middle.
Nice.
There. Good defense on Whaler. Tries to find
fill.
some space. Unable to do so. Jenkinson eats that one up easily. Quick clear, the Whalers are on the run.
Soft hands by Jeremy. Throwing that perfect pass. Come on.
All the way through. Shot. Oh,
hey,
just misses.
So close.
Good job by Stringer on the transition, and the Whalers take over. Nice catch. 9:20 to go here in the third. Whalers have scored the lone goal here to make it a 10-3 game. Off the stick. Moskrop able to keep it.
So close.
Right? Tiptoeing the sidelines. Bodette. Quick pass. Mistimed. And
Stayed in. Got to love.
Oh, he stepped out that time, though, on the swim move.
You saw it?
Just stepped out. Slick move to avoid the defender. Just stepped out of bounds. Oh, nice grab.
Great grab. Good stick handling.
Cole Butler takes a lick, however, and loses it. Well, nearly catches it on the way down.
Slippery out there.
Recovers. And does not gain the zone. And he comes up limping just a little bit. But sticks with it. Evades 2 defenders. Nice move. And the Red Hawks gain possession. That's Cole Butler, number 4. Facing a much bigger defender, Jake Johnson. Rides with it and falls down and loses it. That's going to be a penalty.
Slash. Okay,
well, let's see if Barnstable can take advantage here and get a 2-for-1.
Knock this ball down.
Good effort by Soren Edwards, number 22, right in front of us here. Abreu. Looks to spin. Double team.
Be careful. Don't get a 2-man down penalty.
And that will stop the clock here with 7:24 to play in the third. Whalers will be down a man. Their first penalty of the afternoon, though.
That's
And just 2 called on Barnstable. We'll see if the Red Hawks can take advantage of the man-up situation.
Oh, it was only a push, too. That's great. Technical.
So 30 seconds on the penalty. Jake Johnson will step into the
that was pretty close to being
rectangle.
She got it.
Happy to report that the girls lacrosse team won on a last-minute goal. They scored with 58 seconds to play, pulling out an 8-7 victory off Island. Congratulations to Coach Lower and the gang. Always tough to win off Island.
Barnstable playing tough.
Always tough to win off Island.
Nantucket won pretty comfortably in the last game, and Barnstable.
Tough pass. That'll be a turnover. No need to throw it that hard and into the ground. Just errant pass.
Too is maybe the water is affecting the stick mesh a little bit.
Either way, the Whalers can not gonna get it through Cirillo. He picks on another hit, loses it, picks it back up, swims.
Nice.
Showing off 17. Showing off 17. Yes. Coast to coast, Cirillo!
What kind of weave was that?
That's one of those no, yes! Watch him. Evades one, avoids another, runs through another, and great low shot right in the corner. David Cirillo with an extra human effort. He'll take it. A well-earned break as Keegan Whitfield will jump into the X here as they move it away from the center, I guess. 1 second to go on the penalty. So that's not only a goal, short-handed goal by the Whalers.
Man down, unassisted.
Coast to coast, literally all the way from the back corner as Whitfield grinds in there.
Go get it.
And it'll be Jake Johnson flipping it ahead.
Stay in bounds.
So, illegal procedure, I guess. Maybe he left early. There was only 1 second to go on the clock.
Maybe he left early.
Yeah.
He'll
sit for another 30 seconds and think about it, but the Whalers hold an 8-goal lead here, 11-3. They've scored 2 here in the third quarter. Red Hawks still looking for their first goal in the third quarter. Here's big 21. Quick shot goes wide. Nice catch and release there. That was
get that on a cage. That's a great shot.
And Coach Tim Flynn going to talk it over with his crew. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV and come back as the Whalers will be man down for another 21 seconds, but they hold an 8-goal lead, 11-3. Welcome back to live action as the Whalers are down a man here, but up 11-3 here.
About 5 more seconds.
Off the stick. Loose ball. Kicked ahead. Nicely played by Nick Yates. Used up some time, and the Whalers get to it. And it'll be Jenkinson out of net.
Look at Jake. Look at Jake. Here you go. Jake, run. Go wheels, Jake. Run to space.
Penalty is gone. Here's
I love that.
Canton Jenkinson with the long stick. Waits some resistance.
And now
the Whalers can put in their offensive unit as Tyler Miller and Andrick Mooney finish off the offensive alignment. 5:40 and counting here in the third. Whalers up 11-3. They've tightened the screws on defense. And now look to add to an 8-goal lead.
Great stick check. Great stick check by Barnstable.
Dalrymple, number 3.
Nice ball movement. Good looking clear. Well done.
Quickly able to get it up into the offensive zone. Bowler, double teamed.
Great slide.
Good job by the Whalers. Nick Yates. Nice save.
Oh,
Rebound loose.
doorstep. Nice.
And unable to find the net.
Come on.
That was once again number 21, Caden Sykes. And the Whalers survive another. Good save and a nice swarming defense surrounded Sykes. He was unable to get the whip on it.
Good Nick. You got a lot of open men.
Canton Jenkinson avoids one, avoids two.
Great.
And
now what do we got? Oh, yep.
Offsides.
Yeah, nobody stayed back.
So Barnstable puts it in here. Quick flip. Edwards defends. Butler gives it over to McCarthy. And a young squad for the Red Hawks. Laden with 10th graders. Couple of key positions. Good run by Soren Edwards. Low shot save made by Jenkinson. And he's got Soren Edwards
nice backup
leaking.
by Miles.
Bodette quickly
He's
up
moving
to
that ball
Moskrow.
quickly. Somebody show some wheels.
Mooney.
Get open.
Oh, unable to catch it cleanly.
He's right there. A great look, though. They connect that pass. That's a goal.
Yep.
Easy, no. All the way. Go all the way. Jake behind you. Jake behind you. Jake behind you.
Nice catch.
Stay with him.
That's Chosen
Nice
Bell.
wheels.
Tough pass. Ooh, good. Fortunate there. Again, got to think it's going to go to Caden Sykes somehow. He's got a height advantage over almost every Whaler here. And he camped out in the middle for his lone goal. Oh, nearly a stop. Oh, what a recovery by Jenkinson to make the save. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of instincts that he showed.
We'll take it.
In that run for a state title last year.
Seeing the ball
and they're going to need more of that. Whalers will get it set up here. Miller. Over to Moskrow.
Jordan!
2:15 to play here in the third. Whalers up 11-3. Good patience here shown by the Whalers. Tough pass.
Nice grab.
Shot score.
Jake.
What a catch.
That was awesome.
A little hey,
That
how
finish.
you doing? As Jake Grant gets one off the
That's
turf.
great. That's so great to see him do that.
And hammers it home.
Make a clutch play like that. Could
His
happen to a better
second
kid.
goal of the game.
Great
Andrick
play.
Mooney once again in the mix with the assist. Goal number 12 for the Whalers. They've had multiple goals scored now by Jake Grant Tyler Miller, David Cirillo with 2. An incredible individual effort. Andrick Mooney's got 2, and Jake Grant with 2. Just a great offensive showing by Nantucket as a team. Loose ball. Moskrop able to get it to Cirillo. He avoids one, avoids another. Somehow kept it momentarily. Now up into the air.
That is dangerous.
Dust flying. Whalers finally control. Here's Canton Jenkinson at midfield. Takes a hit to the head. Apparently a brush. Goes through 3 guys. Here's Cam Jenkinson on the run. Shot. Save. Rebound. No. Controlled. Still loose.
Great save.
Nearly a fantastic individual. Brendan Stringer picks it off. Here's Cam Jenkinson again. Another save. You can see
another great save.
A minute to go here in the third. Whalers up 12-3.
Second one where he put the first one.
And out of bounds, just a lazy play there. Hard to say a lazy play in lacrosse, but that was a lackadaisical pass.
Boom.
And inside, Jenkinson loose. Still loose.
Hands like I'm
and
done.
Finally a whistle. Let's see what's called.
Get me out of here. You gotta be pooped.
46 seconds to go, and the Whalers will have possession here. Looking to make it a double-digit lead. Jenkinson gas coming off the field. But they'll probably just hold on to this for possession, correct? Hammy?
I'm sorry.
Will they hold on to it here? Or just too much time?
No, I would take an opportunity to try to score. Definitely. No, they will not hold on to the ball.
So here's one of those situational things you practice with 30 seconds to go. Oh, lost the ball.
Got a little over anxious there.
And
nice, tenacious.
7 seconds left.
I think that was a makeup call.
Yeah. Missed one, got one. Got to be quick, whatever you're doing here, Red Hawks. Edwards awaits the whistle. 5 seconds. Braves taking it all the way in. He's got a left-handed shot and finds the net with 2.1 to go.
Great rip. Far post.
Have a look at it here. The run just past Edwards, and we knew he was a left-hander.
Damn.
Oh, tough angle. Great shot.
Beautiful
wow.
shot.
Whitfield just a moment too late on the recovery. Abreu nets his second of the game, but that's the first goal scored in the second half for Barnstable. So the Whalers defense plays exceptional here in the third quarter to really tighten the strings down, and they'll head to the fourth quarter with a 12-4 lead. We'll take a break here in the NSC and NCTV, come back with the fourth quarter. Whalers still in control, up 12-4.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as we get ready for the fourth quarter play. Want to apologize to the Whitfield family. I've been saying Keegan Whitfield. It's Kaiden Whitfield, obviously.
It's on our...
Either way, great effort.
We were given bad information.
And
there you go. Love the wheels. Love the wheels. Nice smart play by David Cirillo.
Shot save made. Wow. A bit lucky there. He thought it went in the net. Charlotte come up with a couple of good saves despite the score. Good ride by Whitfield. That's Kaiden Whitfield on defense.
Nice.
Pass deflected. As you can see, the rain has once again begun to come down pretty significantly. And
it's awfully dark.
Our
got to flip the lights on.
Local weatherman says we got about 15 minutes of this, and then another window, and then the real stuff comes down later on tonight.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. They were lucky there. Red ball. Doesn't matter because Red was awarded the ball.
So the Whalers up 12-4. Tough pass. Johnson unable to handle it as well. Mooney flips it ahead, and it'll be chased down. Jenkinson gets to it, and he'll flip it ahead. Again, tough pass. With the wet field, that's skipping now more than it's bouncing. It'll be Abreu to put it in for the Red Hawks with 10:32 left in the game. Whitfield defends.
Good stick handler.
Quick dude as well. Abreu, he's coming across to the left.
He's got great hands.
Looked like a pass, and it is, as the Whalers gain possession on the turnover.
Go look at Canton. Be a little smarter with the ball there.
Tough pass there. And
both
another
teams
turnover,
are being not very smart with the ball.
Definitely seems like the weather is having some effect on things.
They're playing like they don't want the ball. Okay, come on.
Jenkinson. All the way to midfield.
There you go.
Oh, and off the stick again.
And they got to find another ball.
The sloppiness continues.
This game's not going to start without a ball. There's no ball. There's no ball. There's the ball. There we got the ball.
Barnstable puts it in here, down 8 goals here in the fourth.
He's got some wheels, too.
Johnson stays right with him, though.
Get in! Get in! Get in, Ben!
Big dude, number 21, going to barrel his way in. Good defensive recovery. Whitfield there to jar it loose. And a slash. And a penalty flag thrown after the play. Multiple.
Going on both of them.
So it'll be multiple penalties here as a broken stick by Canton Jenkinson. And
both locked in. 5-on-5 we're looking at.
so Coach Aloisi trying to explain that what Jenkinson was just trying to retrieve his stick, or what's the argument?
Maybe he's playing without the ball.
Right. Either way, it'll be 5-on-5, locked in for a minute. For both sides, unsportsmanlike conduct called on number 16, Griffin Field, and Canton Jenkinson. What's the official?
It's got to be playing without proper equipment.
Yeah.
And is it a 1-minute penalty?
It is.
See, I don't know.
And Barnstable
I don't
gets
know what
possession because they had possession. But it's still 5-on-5.
And maybe he got called for unsportsmanlike conduct.
16 definitely got called for one. Here's a shot. Save made by Jenkinson. And he looks for some help.
Go.
And
nice.
the Whalers
Excellent.
able to gain the
Great clear.
Zone here.
Soren,
Soren Edwards.
Go. Oh, I wish he went.
Gets his pass blocked. A couple of long sticks going at it there, and Edwards scoops it and gets out of the way. So the time is locked in here, so it's going to be 5-on-5 for both sides. Stringer comes back on, and Tyler Miller as Whitfield sprints off, and Andrick Mooney also in. So they got
nice rope by Tyler.
down on the
Slippery.
ground. Oh,
Nice. Look at that foul.
Nice.
Nolan Moskrop.
Moskrop saves the possession.
Oh, and then he throws this one away.
Beaudet
That rain makes that pocket a little wet. It's like Gladiator. Sometimes the frost makes the blades stick.
7:52 officially on the clock. Whalers still with possession. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's a little. I don't understand what. I don't get why they have the ball.
That looked like a clear pass out of bounds.
Yeah, Nolan knew it.
Oh,
we'll take it. What do we got?
A flag.
Oh, there's a flag? Oh, yeah. I don't know what missed that one.
I can't see anybody in the box, but apparently there is someone in the box here for Barnstable.
Behind the booth.
The flag was down, so
I didn't see it.
We'll take it. 12-4. Whalers with the lead and possession and a man up.
See, good man up possession here. Move the ball around well and accomplish your goal. You got a man advantage here.
Whalers moving around the perimeter.
They're moving it around well today, so let's see them accomplish this.
They've scored from all angles. They've scored shorthanded. They've scored on the penalty 2 times. They've scored in tight quarters. Here's a rip. All
Knock
blocked.
it down.
Moskrop on the rebound. Gets it over to Grant. Still plenty of time for the Whalers to operate here.
15 seconds.
Moskrop. Here's a shot. Low shot, score.
Nice save.
Saved, I should say.
Great save. Goalie kind of followed that one. There you go. Come on. Drive. There you
Shot
go.
scores! Yes. Noah Stringer rips it.
No, that was Miles.
Oh, excuse me, Miles Beaudet.
Might have been from.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Who's that from?
So intercepted by Mooney. Mooney quickly up ahead to Beaudet. It was 9, not 6, excuse me. Beaudet gets the hit from behind as well. Could have been a whistle there.
Great rip, top post.
So 2 goals now scored by 6 different Whalers. And they have 7 different goal scorers for their 13 goals. Cirillo flips it back.
Hips. Good looking hips, Soren.
Oh, nicely done with the stick there. That's some hockey move there. Edwards scoops it on the run. Gains the possession.
Great,
gets it back
play
over to
by Soren
Beaudet.
Edwards.
That stuff doesn't go in the scorebook, but man, it should.
Exactly
That's a ground ball. And he just saved a possession. Beaudet loses it.
Great check.
But time becoming an issue for the Red Hawks as they are down 9 goals, 13-4 here. Good run in, but defense recovers. Shot, finds its way into the net as Waller turned around and ripped one.
Great shot.
So the senior finds the net for the second time this afternoon for the Red Hawks. And they close back to within 8. Here's the replay. Oh, that's the replay of the Beaudet score.
There we go. Here's the face-off again. Cirillo's down. He moved. Dead lucky he didn't get a call there. There you go. Nice.
Whitfield tripped up.
A trip. There's a trip.
And a flag down as Whitfield took a tumble.
That was kind of an inadvertent trip.
So we played a fairly clean first half. We've had a handful of penalties called here in the second half, as the Whalers will get the beneficiary of the call. Max Dalrymple, the guilty party.
Your foot's in the wrong place at the wrong time on that one.
It'll be Mooney to put it in here for the Whalers. They're a man up here for the next minute, I believe. Off the stick of Miller, but he will get it back.
Back down.
A minute penalty. Here's Tyler Miller.
Miles is right there. Somebody's open.
Miller.
Nice backup.
Stringer. Back up to Miller. Takes a look, backs it out. There's Miller with a low shot. He finds the net once again. Ground.
I tell you what, that overhand shot that he's had since he was a young lacrosse player.
Tyler Miller with a hat trick leading the offensive attack for the Whalers, but it has been a team committee effort on the offensive side of things. They have 7 different goal scorers, and 6 of them have scored at least 2.
Well, there's technique as a 7th grader overhand right there.
Great pick. Cirillo. Shot. Oh, nearly netted another one off the face-off. With 5 minutes to play here, the Whalers own a 9-goal lead. And we'll likely use some clock here on this possession. As Suge Molly gets into net. Jenkinson's day is done. He did his duty. Tough pass.
Nice, Tyler. Lefty, love it. Find the right, nice, tough hands by Miles.
Beaudet.
Boom, great ball movement. Great ball movement.
Deep shot. Off the mark. Just missed.
Hey,
Jake Johnson.
The man back, no problem.
And
that's the.
He's already scored once from that.
Might as well take a shot.
That spot.
If you got somebody back, go for it.
Approaching 4 minutes to go here for the Whalers as they close in on win number 7. They'll move to 7-3. Barnstable will drop down to 6-5 on the season. Another good effort by Stringer. He gets some space and finds the net. Bounces it into the top corner.
Loving the old school grounders.
That's finally a goal for Noah Stringer. The awesome. 8th different goal scorer for the Whalers.
It's almost like it's a turf bounce.
Right?
They're bouncing it so far out. It's just hitting that top shelf. Sweet.
So the clock should start here and continue to run with a 10-goal lead. But only 4 minutes and 1 second left in the game as Cirillo once again wins the faceoff. He's got space. Gives it up.
Boom.
Quick pass. Oh,
good luck, though.
Missed. Stringer once again rips it just high. Whalers are not back, so Barnstable gains the possession on the errant shot. 3:47 to play here. So both the girls and the boys will defeat Barnstable. The girls won by a narrow margin, 8-7, scoring with less than a minute to play.
They've got to play a little. Barnstable's got to make that pass.
And we've got some new numbers. Number 35.
That's Marco.
Marco Jachamber.
That's not Marco's last name.
Okay.
It is. Hold on here.
We're going to have to get a real roster here because...
Lashuza. It's
oh yeah, TJ's kid.
TJ's kid, exactly.
There you go. Yeah, not sure why it says that on the roster.
And maybe there could be. I believe that's Marco.
Yeah.
TJ's
Oh, nice
son.
pass inside. Moskropp battling a couple of dudes, unaffected. Time running out on Barnstable as the Whalers close in on the victory. They're up 10. Nice job
Back
by
and
Jay
forth.
Johnson.
Both of them.
Cut in. Here's a shot. Low shot. Score!
Marco Lashuza getting a goal. He is a player. He always has been. He wants the ball in his hands. Love
There
seeing
it
that.
is. Number 35.
He is the biggest guy in the field as far as he's concerned. He
That's
is.
great
He
stuff.
plays like that. He always has.
And the 9th goal scorer for the Whalers. And Whitfield.
Love Kaiden Whitfield getting that face off.
And so the faceoff goes all the way to Charlotte. As we approach 2 minutes to play here.
Yeah, coming in.
And hits Whitfield, and he ends up with it. Errant pass.
Grab it.
And Moskropp will not chase it down. So we'll head over to Barnstable with 2:01 on the clock. So the Whalers get off the schneid after a couple of tough games and 2 losses.
Hey, and
Over the weekend.
as I said earlier, they only have one Division IV loss.
Right. Right. To the best team, to the second best team in Division 4. Big James Dutra in there, number 69, just taking up a bunch of space.
And what it's all about is, what they learned from today and the past 2 games about who they can be and who they are.
Goes in front. Suge able to come out of the net and get to it. He looks to clear. Tosses
Gilman.
it up to midfield. And
Little mini Gilman.
Dutra smacks it ahead.
Charlie boys. Love it. They're going to call Ward.
Boyce gets called for the ward or hold, whatever you want to call it. Under a minute to play here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whalers will pick up victory number 7. And the ward call goes right back.
See Marco going after him like he's the biggest guy in the field. "30 seconds left. Come on, let's see something happen here with these kids. See Charlie and Marco do something here.
Boyce shoots, save made, still loose, and scooped up by Charlotte.
Oh, just out of his reach.
Yeah, not going to get by number 69.
5, 4,
Dutra
3,
just denies.
2.
And the horn will sound as the Whalers win 16-5 the total. I'd have to say that's their most impressive offensive game.
It was awesome. And
I mean, yes, it's not against the toughest team, but we're still talking about a Division I team, and they put it all together for 16 goals and 9 different goal scorers.
They took what Barnstable was giving them, and Barnstable wasn't pressing out as much as they could and leaving Nantucket to get their hands free and basically control it on offense. And Nantucket's clearing looked great. It's great to see. It really is. And it's just great, just build off this. As I said earlier, what you faced against Falmouth and Cohasset, use that to inspire you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Say, we're going to come back and we're going to beat Cohasset next time we see them.
And they're going to face Falmouth again. They're going to face Nauset again.
Yeah, that Falmouth game finally came back on the schedule.
Came back on May 14th. We'll be here for that one. And, again, the offense led by Tyler Miller, number 14. But 2 goals scored by a bunch of guys. Miles Bodette, Jake Johnson. Tyler Miller had a hat trick. Cirillo had 2, including 2 incredible individual efforts. Jake Grant with 2 goals. Moskrop with 1 goal. Marco Lashuya with his lone goal of the game. Great stuff from him, and Noah Stringer added 1 as well. Again, very impressive fashion. Whalers score 16 goals, their highest goal tally of the season, playing without their best offensive player. That shows what kind of depth this team has and what kind of offensive power this team actually possesses as they score 16 times against the Barnstable Red Hawks, who played them tough off island, just a 9-4 game. We'll be back at it again on Thursday. We've got girls lacrosse right here. Hopefully you can join us as Nauset pays the girls lacrosse team who won off island. I got to, again, say congratulations. 8-7, the final off island. They won in the last minute. For the entire crew here from NCTV and the Nantucket High School, Olivia Nascimento on one of our cameras, Weston Scott on the other camera. We've got a trio controlling the bot here in the field house. DC Collins, along with Sophia Reese, and of course Charles in charge.
Doing a
Charles
great
Douglas,
job.
who did a phenomenal. Those guys just did such a phenomenal job over the weekend and extended it out for the annual town meeting. Just incredible stuff from behind the scenes. So congratulations to NCTV and their entire crew. Hammy, your final thoughts here.
They look so good.
Yeah.
It's great to see. Great ball movement. Build on this. That the whole selective amnesia thing.
Right.
Is
Worked.
learning. Yeah, but also to learn. But keep that in the back of your mind to inspire you to go a little faster.
And I said Jeremy was going to have an impact, and he was an impact.
Yeah.
Played exceptional in that today.
So good. And the clearing game definitely looked better.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. It's great to see. And it's so important because I'm sure that had to have something to do with I guess the reports of the gamers, they just didn't have possession of the ball.
Yeah.
And so much of that is off the clearing game.
Absolutely.
So it's just, let's just move on.
And keep building.
Keep building. That's exactly
it.
And it's just such an opportunity. You only have so many days to play this game.
Right.
None of that state championship team, there's one player playing lacrosse.
Yeah.
So just cherish every moment and take it, suck in the marrow.
Enjoy the brotherhood
of practice. Quite honestly, you got and say, I'm going to become a better lacrosse player tomorrow. The next day and the next day, and how can I improve? And it's just get in better shape. Whatever you can do. Look at Soren. Soren has definitely improved from game 1 to today.
Had a huge
impact. Hate losing those 3 years of tennis.
That's
Where would he be right now?
We'll take him, and who knows? You never know once you get into that tournament format. You just got to get hot at the right time, and the Whalers, again, looked very good today after a couple of tough games off island. Congratulations to them. Hammy, always good to be hanging out with you, brother. We'll do it again very soon. Final from Vito Capizzo Stadium, 16-5. Have a great night, Whalers Nation.